Welcome everybody to Master of Orion. My name is Maxwell, and today we're going to be streaming, you guessed it, Master of Orion. Welcome everybody. So I hastily set up this layout here. I hope it's not too bad. Music sounds ever so slightly too loud to me. That's a little bit better. How is everybody doing today? It's probably going to be a slow start because it's not World of Tanks. Normally we do World of Tanks on a Wednesday, but then again, last week when we did World of Tanks on a Wednesday, it was a slow start as well. I think it's because there's some other big streamers doing World of Tanks stuff on a Wednesday. Anyway, I'm talking absolute crap. How's everybody doing today? We've got Jack, who already left, and Brett, and there's some more people making their way into the chat now. So good afternoon to you guys. Make sure that our tweet went out. Oh yes, and we got retweeted by Wargaming. That's excellent. So how's everybody doing today? Hopefully we can get a good audience for today. Take a look at Master of Orion. Or it comes out in early access. I don't like the way that we the sound goes off when we lose focus and when I tab out. Anyway, so single player. Actually, I just want to quickly click on multiplayer. What kind of multiplayer is it? So it looks like you make lobbies. You can have people join. So you can obviously keep it private. Yeah, host private game. Alright, so there are some basic options. So this is pre-early access. It doesn't go into early access until Friday. So just keep that in mind with everything that you see. We'll go with a new game.
Hailing from the cloudy planet Altair, the proud Alkari are an old race of
Birdmen.
alien hominids. Although well known for their peaceful disposition, they are fierce in combat and will rarely back out of a fight if they believe they have just cause.
So to begin with, there's only going to be 6. All right.
Uncontested.
Whatever you say. So there's going to be 6 races to start with in the early access, but they're going to add more over time. The general plan is to have 3 phases of early access. I'll probably talk about this more actually when there's more people in the stream. So, lofty, inflexible, and honourable birdmen.
The Ursa system is home to the Bulrathi.
Oh, go with bears.
Warrior race committed to the preservation of nature. Fearless and brutal in combat, they rely on their strength to overcome opponents, while their heavily armored fleets withstand wave after wave of enemy attacks.
Okay, so these are the tanky guys.
Territorial. They are usually reluctant to strike the first blow, but they will go toe-to-toe with anyone who wanders. Yes,
it is indeed Game of Willem. It's made by Wargaming. It's one of their passion projects.
An elder who speaks for nature itself. It was the will of the hag that pushed the Bulrathi into space, as they sought to place the entire galaxy under their protection by any means necessary.
So they seem pretty cool. Basically, is it going to be free to play? No, it's going to be a purchase to play game. So it means no microtransactions. It's basically a 4X strategy game, so it's like a Civ style thing. So no, it's not going to be free to play. I think regular game's going to be about £30. With the collector's edition being around 40-45. So it's just going to be a regular game price. So no microtransactions or any crap like that. Sorry guys, still feel like I'm coming down with a cold. Right. So, yeah, let's have a look at humans.
After ages of internal conflict, and faced with dwindling natural resources on their home planet of Earth, humanity finally came together to form a consolidated government replacing the many nations once dotting its political landscape. This new government brought unification, eroding long-held distinctions based on race, color, creed, and gender. Humanity thrived and at long last reached for the stars. Now, out of the Sol system, the Human Republic arises.
Ah, that seems pretty cool. So these guys get anti-espionage, improved negotiations, and starting tech of government. So they're diplomatic, stubborn, and charismatic.
The blazing savannas of Fieris gave
women.
rise to the ruthless warriors known as the Mershan. But their hot temper almost proved to be their undoing. After years on the brink of civil war, the Mershan Empress now rules over her pride without question. Mershans are willful and independent, and their long history as hunters has shaped their culture fittingly. They see themselves as the peak of predators, and any other life form who crosses their path is regarded as fair game. They often strike out against even their closest allies just for the sport of battle. They are easily offended and will pursue relentlessly anyone they feel has slighted them, heedless of the consequences.
Oh, they look like the warriors. Fearless, warlike, and proud. Psilon?
Under the supervision of the controller at Mentar, a sprawling network of Psilon communities comprise the Quanta. Devoted to the unraveling of the mysteries of the universe, each quantum investigates independently in order to contribute to the knowledge of the whole. The Psilon are a peaceful race and only keep fleets of highly advanced warships as defensive measures. Brilliant researchers, they are often ahead in the technological race, yet seldom seem to take advantage of their superiority. Instead, they prefer to trade for new discoveries while shielding themselves from the rest of the galaxy in order to continue investigating in peace.
Well, these guys seem pretty cool. High on research. So far, I'm thinking this would probably be the kind of race that I would like to play. Old Slowfingers, good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, normally, like in games like this, the 4X games, I always try and get as much research done as possible early on. Because if you can get into a position of having more tech than everybody else, it doesn't really matter that you might be, say, behind on units or behind on the size of your empire or whatnot, because you'll just outclass everybody through sheer might of technology. That's generally my play style. And then who's last? The Sakara, or Sakra?
Primal in their ways, the cold-blooded Sakra from the planet Sla seem uncouth and unenlightened to many of the other races. However, their hulking forms and rustic rituals belie an enduring memory that has helped them reach the stars. They are lorded over by the Hierarch, a long-lived progenitor, and in a very literal sense, the father to much of the brood. His main concern is for his offspring, whether acquiring colonies for them to reproduce or securing the resources necessary for their survival. It follows that the Hierarch adopts a familiar and fatherly tone towards those he regards as allies. To the Sakra, everyone is either part of the family or a hated enemy.
They seem pretty cool as well. They look like they're all about reproducing and overtaking with numbers. They consume less food than other empires, so there's that. Alright, pretty cool. Pretty cool. So I think we're probably going to go with these guys.
System is home to the Bulrathi.
Because these seem pretty cool.
Warrior race committed to the
like the Psilon.
Alright,
you can stop talking now. So the Psilon are probably going to be closer to my playstyle, but they're probably going to be quite complicated to just learn to play with. So I think I'm going to go with the Bulrathi, because they seem pretty defensive, which is also one of my favourite playstyles. So I guess we'll go with them to start with. Okay. Is there a tutorial or not? Because I don't really... Big Bang speed. Oh, Big Bang seed. So you can have seeds. That's pretty cool. Go with circle. Medium. Average. Oh, I guess we'll just start. So I wonder if there's going to be any kind of tutorial, because I haven't played any Master of Orion since... 2? Been a long time. Maybe I played some 3. Maybe I didn't because I heard it was terrible. Wonder if we get a tutorial.
Devoted for millennia to the conservation of the planet Ursa, the hulking Bulrathi are a fierce kin. The will of the spirits is revealed to them.
Well, they need to get this audio in balance. Jesus.
Shamanic guide who speaks for all living things. She has now called on the Emperor of the Bulrathi to take this message beyond Ursa, to ensure the survival of the wilds, and put the whole galaxy under their protection by any means necessary.
Well, that just overwrote all of my audio settings. Decided to blare music at everybody.
All hail the pride and honor of the Bulrathi.
Retro, good afternoon.
And the sharpest of claws. I'm humbled you still remember old Guru. As your High Chancellor, I shall provide assistance on any and all matters of the Empire. I've seen more than my share of battles, and hope my experience will help you on your campaigns.
What's that? Master of Orion 1 and 2 were both legendary games that set a lot of standards in their own rights. Master of Orion 3 was a pile of slop. Yeah, fair enough. Sums it up nicely. Right, the fleet needs orders.
You can trust me on these.
Alright. Is there anywhere particular we want to go? Right, so that's move around. Fair enough. So was it telling me that I want to go here for the tutorial? So we right click to move there. Do we move there instantly? Or do we now have to wait until next turn? Move a fleet, and then right click to split a fleet, left click, and select any ships you want to split. Oh, okay, so there's 3 ships there. Ah, right, so there's 2 scouts. So I probably want to tell... I probably want to tell the auto scout, if there is a way. Auto explore, there we go. And we want to tell the auto explore. Choose a research. So we start with physics, apparently.
What new trick should the scrutineers scrounge up? Our pride.
There we go, tech tree, that's what I wanted. So we got space travel and we got physics already. Assuming things well like the older games, Bulrathi are the ground combat race, Psilon's research, human talk, breed, dodge, and shoot. Yeah, I figured these guys were the tanky type ones. I'm thinking Psilon would probably be more my playstyle, but you know what? Actually, I might just go back and redo it, because you know I'm looking at this and I'm thinking this isn't my normal playstyle. My normal playstyle is what the Psilons were described as. So you know what? Unmuting makes me talk. Fair enough. Right, single player. New game.
Hailing from the cloudy planet Altair.
Nope.
The super...
Psilons, please. That'll do. Alright, let's try this instead. As I was saying earlier, research is generally how I tend to play these games. Like when I play Civ 5, and go for as much early research as possible. Because if you get outclassed, it doesn't really matter that much. Like, to a certain extent, like if somebody's got more forces than you, or more colonies than you, it doesn't really matter to a point if you've got the superior tech. Right. Let's get our ears blasted off.
The Psilon had looked at the stars above Mentar and wondered.
That is so loud.
After generation, the isolated Psilon quantums strive to unravel the mysteries surrounding them, to add an iota to their combined knowledge. Now the time has come for the Psilon Quanta.
Mech class seemed pretty cool as well.
Search for answers. To travel.
Oh my god, Jesus, that's so loud!
Greetings, Controller. You are the Controller, of course. It follows that I am Moldred, your cooperator. I'll be assisting you with any and all needs for your projects in the galaxy, and updating any relevant parameters as we get new information, and so on, and so forth.
Okay.
Controller, let me interrupt you for a second.
Well, we've got scouts heading out here to this blue star, so we should probably send a frigate just in case. Because why the hell not? Our ships are on auto-explore, that's fine. Right, research.
Controller!
View the tech tree. What did we start with? We started with government, which gives us a research laboratory and a government support facility. Physics, I think we should go for next, maybe. Automated factory and a neutron blaster. Biology is a hydroponic farm and biospheres. Destroyer. Actually, we might go with biology, because it's always good to get a food advantage early on, so your planets can grow pretty quick. So I think we're going to go with biology. And then I guess we're done. Okay, thanks.
New data you should take into account.
Okay. That helper guy already seems annoying as hell. I know, tell me about it, Jesus.
Let me interrupt you for a second.
Our first colony ship is ready. Alright. Now we need to choose a production. Oh, cool. So, I like the way this is represented visually like this rather than just in numbers. Now, have I got my setup just right? Before we went live, I was setting it up so that the webcam was just below that information. Just below that information there. And that the chat down there should be just above the notifications that we get. And I think I've got it set up just about right. You'd say creepy. He does seem like the kind of guy who'd sort of stand and watch you in the shower. Right, choose a production. What have we got? Research lab, pollution cleanup, ongoing, a missile base, scout, colony ship, frigate. I think we should probably go with a research lab, because that's what we're all about here. We are done. We have a colony ship. The colony ship is probably going to head to this that we're about to scout, I think. So, your vessel can settle the colony base in any inhabited planet carrying one population unit inside it. The colony ship has no weapons, so military escort is recommended. Choose planets with good biomes to boost population growth and high mineral richness to increase production. Okay. So I guess we'll go there and wait for the frigate. But we kind of want to wait for the scout to arrive there first, so I kind of want to leave these for a couple of turns. Because, I mean, if they get halfway there and this turns out to just be, you know, an inhospitable bag of shit. Well, actually, you know what? We could probably... No, I think once you're halfway there, though, like, there's no moving halfway. Once you're there, you're committed. And you'd have to wait the 3 turns and then come back. Ah, we'll do it anyway. Fortune favours the bold and all that bollocks. Also, is the top bar... The top bar looks... Is it just about... Oops. It's a little bit too low down. Nah, you can still see the information. That's not too bad. Alright. Where are we? Here. Right, so, next turn. Game looks quite nice. I hope it's not too simplified, though. Right. Yeah, you're on auto. So, what's this? Gav's Prime. It's medium, toxic, and poor minerals. So, not settling there, then. We have a new research.
Me, our scientists have made a new discovery.
Alright, whatever, pal. Whatever. Biospheres gives +1 food, +1 research, and a hydroponic farm gives +2 food. So, pretty good. We can go with these, past government, or biotechnology. Unlocks death spores. Oh my god, that sounds sounds rather dangerous. Death spores? Do we want death spores? I don't think so. I think we maybe want to unlock some physics. We want to get some of the early techs before we move on. any further. So it looks like this system here might turn out to be a bust. It's wargaming. You're bound to get the option to buy gold ammo at some point. Well, I think this is just going to be a buy-to-play game. I'm not sure that they're going to. I'm not sure that they're going to actually have in-game transactions. What's this? It's large desert with abundant minerals. But then again, I've just discovered this one up here, which is medium desert and ultra rich. Kind of want you to go there just in case. And what's this one? Huge, tundra, and abundant. That's toxic. Do we really want to go here? I hope bioweapons are worth it this time out. They were completely garbage in 2, at least because they barely worked. Had huge diplomatic penalties and weren't as good as just bombing the crap out of planets. So blasting a planet into an asteroid belt didn't really have any penalties. I think, you know what, I'm already here. If I wanted to go here instead, that would be 8 turns. So I think we're probably just going to settle this one here. What's this guy saying? Before getting into combat, it's important to consider the enemy strength and analyze possible outcomes. Our ships are equipped with a special drive capable of eliminating and estimating an enemy's fleet strength. Okay.
Controller, new developments require your immediate attention.
Okay. Oh, you can colonize straight away in the same turn. Alright, we'll do that. We'll colonize this desert world. We got the colony ship for free, so it's always good to get an early colony. Landing here with UFOs. Still don't like the fact that the music, we lose audio when I tab out. A little bit annoying. No, can't be helped. Alright. We should probably build some biospheres, because it gives food and research. What's this one? Can I see what they give without clicking on them? Oh yeah, click there. That gives 2 research, 15 morale, 2 food, 1 research. I think we'll go with the hydroponic farm first, just to get the food up as quick as possible. Because then we can actually start the... population increase. Colonizing, blah blah blah. Okay, thanks. I think I've got the hang of it now, really. What's this? Who's that? What's that? Space pirates. Oh, shit. Alright, we should probably bring the frigate home then. Maybe I shouldn't have left?